I'm being heard actually. Wait a minute. Dude, I don't love being drunk, alright? It's December, right? Okay? And as it happens, there's a lot of like parties. Oh my god, I'm so drunk. Jesus Christ. No, I don't like. Okay. You're so quick on being on the stream. Oh my god. Thank you, Raina. I'm not even like. I wasn't even like planning on like somebody being on the stream. My god. Okay, let's set the record straight. Right? I don't like being drunk. Alright? I don't like it. You like the music? Yeah, I actually have the music on, don't I? Let's make that a bit quieter at the moment. Let's put this on 20 or 25 so you can actually hear me. Alright, right? I like it as well. I mean, I don't have I don't have my headset on at the moment. I was just about like I honestly like I just got home from like drinking. I actually have something with me right now, which is a drink. I don't know how I sound like. It's probably better. Yeah. Alright. And I had the benefit of, people actually like I had the benefit of being carried home essentially. I didn't have to like drag myself home. So, thank God for that, right? Thank God for being safe while being drunk, right? Let's put that out there. Let's just put that out there, right? I was eating hot dog for 3 minutes before joining. So that's how your night has been. I mean, I know, Raina, that you're pretty young, honestly. So, I mean, your experience of what December is probably a lot. I mean, not drinking is bad. Here's the thing, all right. Yes. Hot dogs is cool, very much so. I mean, honestly, both things are like, good in moderation. Like, because what I've heard about hot dogs is apparently, hot dogs are not the healthiest thing, right? Let's start there, right? Hot dogs are not the healthiest thing, right? This is how you know I'm like drunk, brother. Jesus Christ, the time is like slipping by me. I'm not even like, I don't know. I don't have anything planned at the moment. I was supposed to like play Plants vs Zombies tonight, like 2 hours before, 3 hours before. Did you ever play? I did, bro. I played Blox Fruit, which is like this, just because somebody like recommended it to me. I played it, and like that was the first time. That was the first time I played any. That was my first experience of playing Roblox. Like, I have no idea what Roblox is, right? And in Blox Fruit, I kind of like got the idea. Oh, okay, this is like an MMO. Wherein you have like your own, you have like your own character. And you play in this universe that this person did, essentially. And I understand that Roblox is kind of more like it's more like a terminal for types of games. Like I understand like there's different types of games in Roblox, right? There's like there's actually like a pretty good FPS game that I don't know in Roblox. Like I understand that, but it's like that was my first experience in being in Roblox. Where it's like it's a bit different than what I know. Than what I know, like what games are essentially. Also, I was thinking about, did you ever play Bacon guy? Yeah. I'm playing Roblox since 2021. That's good, bro. Bonga bonga. Hey, Leonidas. Everybody's on. My God, bro. Thank you guys. Like this is late, my dudes. For me, this is like late. This is like 12 o'clock where I am at the moment. So I'm surprised there's like a good turnout. Like I mean, 2 people for me is like a good turnout. Roblox got a lot of different places with different gameplays. Yeah. I prefer the like animal games, dude. Honestly, since like I've started, you know, I mean honestly, I've got the Roblox app on my thing at the moment. So if you've got like recommendations on games that I could play or you want me to play, don't be shy. I mean I'm interested, bro. Honestly, like the channel right now, I mean for a while there it was like One Piece oriented, but it's like I'm a bit more open-minded at the moment. Like where are we going? Hey Leonidas, I'm sorry, I did no no drink bad. I mean, sure, Leonidas, sure. Honestly, right now what we're doing right now. I'm not drinking at the moment. I'm kind of like winding down on my drunkenness, right? And what I'm doing, how I'm doing that essentially. But by the way, if you ever get drunk, this is just like advice, right? This is me giving advice to people that I know. I know you guys are like underage. I know that, right? I know that. I have that, like homeboy, right? I mean, Rhino right here is like 13 years old. I knew that. I don't know how old Leonidas is, but if you're ever drunk, right? The first thing that you do, if you ever want to be out, if you ever want to be not drunk anymore, is you drink a lot of water, right? I'm not gonna lie, Ultra, cause KOS could be hard for you guys because they're getting targeted. Like it's fighting and survival game. I never played Ultra Kill, but I think it's cool. Yeah, okay. These are things that I'm gonna like read later on, right? Right now I'm focused like on playing Plants vs Zombies 2 because I think when I played that game I said that I'm gonna play it like 3 times, like just to get our bases covered for that game, right? No matter how far we get with that game, I'm gonna stream that thing 3 times just to be like, oh okay, I get this game now, right? I think that's a good idea. I know I played the demo. Yeah. I played Portal 2. Wobble Dogs. There's Portal oh my God, I can't speak right now. There's Portal 2 in Roblox? Also more PvZ fusion. Yeah. Leonidas, I mean honestly, bro. Don't worry about that. We got that, bro. Don't worry. More PvZ. Yeah, sure, buddy. Don't worry. We're gonna work on that. But the thing though is that the PvZ stuff in the story mode, we have to like restart on that shit. I ruined it for myself. I'm sorry. Like somebody suggested it to me, where like I turned something on in the settings where it essentially gives me all the plants, right? It gives me all the plants, and I think that ruined the progression that we had in the game. So, you know, and it's not like the guy's fault, it's my fault because like I said, yeah, you know what, you should do that, we should do that, right? So that's where we are with PvZ fusion. It's either that or we play Odyssey in fusion, Odyssey mode in fusion, which is also, you know, where we are. Like I'm in a rut in Odyssey mode in PvZ fusion. Anyway, it's like different games. Yes, more fusion. Huh? That wasn't in mine. I mean, yeah, I mean, dude, like what I'm saying is that in PVZ Fusion, hell nah, don't do Nightmare. No, it's not Nightmare, bro. I'm doing Odyssey. Like, which is like another mode in Fusion where we, you know, no, it's not Nightmare. It's Fusion. Not Fusion, but Odyssey. I think it's Odyssey. I actually don't know. It like the game is on Mandarin, my dudes. So you have to forgive me if it's actually different. If it's called different. Little Nightmares mentioned now. Oh my god. This is kind of trippy, bro, because I am actually drunk. I mean, it's not gone in my system yet, but yeah. I wasn't planning on talking about the future streams, but I guess we went there, huh? Yeah. So rest assured, right? Let's just, I don't know, we'll finish this. We'll finish this topic. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about more. Honestly, somebody told me we should play. Actually, I think it's Leonidas who told me that we should play Subnautica. But you know, like I'm sorry, but I wanna be frugal about this. If we're gonna play Subnautica, I'm gonna play it when it's actually on sale. I'm sorry, bro. You know, we're not there. It hasn't been on sale for quite some time. I probably should have. I mean, honestly, this year it has been on sale multiple times, and I just haven't bought it. But yeah. If I'm ever playing it, that's your indication that hey, the thing is on sale. So you know. Anyway, Little Nightmares mentioned being drunk in December. It's like a basic thing to America. I'm not American, bro. No, it's not. I'm not American, bro. It's just everywhere. Everywhere that's like, every place that celebrates Christmas. Any place that celebrates, you know, a December-based Christmas, like Kwanzaa. Honestly, I don't know if Jewish people get drunk in Hanukkah, or if like you know. I don't know who Kwanzaa people are for, but there's a lot of holidays that happen in December, like Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. You know, a lot of things happen in Christmas wherein it's a good excuse to celebrate, right? It's the end of the year, you know. It's like you know, it makes sense for a lot of people. It's not essentially like a religious thing, right? It's more of like, oh hey, it's the end of the year. We should probably celebrate that. We got through the end. We got through the year. That sort of thing, right? But people may be drinking on 31 December only, or every day in December. No, it's not every day on December, but there are choice dates on December where people get, you know, people celebrate, let loose. That all right, hey, we made it through the year, you know. It's usually people. It's usually like adults that do this, you know. I mean, honestly, it's like it wouldn't be kids. It's like, you know, for them it's like every day it's like we get a break. Like weekends for them it's like, hey, we get a break, right? I don't know, like you have to be pretty social about being for that to happen. I'm not saying that I am social, it's just that, you know, there's certain times where I get dragged on to parties where you have to get drunk, and if being drunk is an option to a party, I like to not miss that. But I'm not a drunk. I also get a lot of Christmas gifts with sweets. That's pretty cool for you, Rhina. That's nice to know, honestly. And I know you like your sweets. I get that. You like it's like December and you're eating ice cream. I know that much. So that's good for you, honestly. I feel happy for you about that. It must feel good. I honestly do. Oh, and also, yeah, what else? I also got 3 ice cream. Oh, nice. Is it like a tub or is it like a cup? Is it like a tub? So if it's like a tub, buddy, I have to like say, you should you should you should calm down about that. But if it's like a cup, something that like fits in your palm, I'm ascending. All right, see, you've got your ice cream, you've got your sugar, I've got alcohol at the moment, right? So so both of us aren't exactly being healthy at December. We're celebrating in our own ways, right? Yeah, see. I'm just saying, bro, you shouldn't see when you say I shouldn't drink too much. And I hear that. I support you with that. You also shouldn't like indulge yourself in like just eating all the sugar in December. All right, really, in any other day, you shouldn't just indulge in like ice creams. Like, bro, you gotta do that in moderation, right? Let me be the adult at the moment, as like a dog is losing their mind while I'm talking about this. So yeah, yeah. It's sad that, I mean, I appreciate people being on the stream like Rhina and Leonidas, but I know you guys are like underage. And honestly, I'd be surprised if anybody is like around my age listening to this. Like, I don't have the chat around at the moment, so I wouldn't know if how many people are like on the stream. So I wouldn't know, but but Dad, can I have a last one? How many have you had today? Let's talk about that, Rhina. Let me be the adult at the moment, right? You have to have some adult voice in your head when you like do these things, all right? How much have you had today? We're not gonna talk about the entire week, all right? I'm gonna leave that to you. But how much have you had today? Which is when you like monitor these things, it's usually like a week. Okay. I got tea for forking with forking. I don't know. I mean, honestly, when I was a kid, when I was like your age, and then I got soup. And now yeah. Go on. I'm waiting. Oh my god, bro. Dude, oh my god. See, and you're saying I shouldn't be drunk? Like, bro, you're not exactly healthy yourself, alright? If you're gonna judge me, I'm gonna judge you right now, bro. That's not how you do it, man. That is not how you do it. Like, you're gonna have like bad teeth by the time you're like an adult, alright? The only thing I'm asking you is if you have this thing, I think at the very least, like I'm not a health expert, but I know having too much sugar in your system is not good. Right? For one thing, I wish you like brush your teeth while you're doing this every time you eat. I mean, honestly, like just once a day. I'm not exactly I'm not exactly on point when it comes to brushing my teeth as well, but at least once a day when you're doing this thing. I drink a lot of water, so I'm thin. Fuck. But you're not intaking a lot of nutrients as well, my dude. Like, I get that it's hot. I mean, I get that it's cold where you live, from what I understand, because you're like Slavic, right? Yaruski. But my dude, honest, I don't know. Yaruski. Yeah. Oh my god. Listen, if you're gonna say I shouldn't drink, I should say that back to you, that you shouldn't drink all that. You shouldn't intake all that sugar, my dude. If you're gonna judge me, I'm also gonna judge you. All right? Because I remember when I was a kid, and this is me being a lame kid, right? Honestly, you know what? When I was a kid, I didn't need sugar to be like a pain in the ass for the people I'm with. if I was on, if I was on, if I was on sweets when I was a kid. Honestly, I like a lot of sweets when I was a kid, but in 13 years old, I wasn't really like eating a lot of sweets by then. But it didn't take me to eat a lot of sweets to be a pain in the ass for people around me. I have that. I have that as like, you know, something I can be proud of. I don't know. Candies make my mental health better. And smoking. What? No. See, I don't smoke, my dude. I just drink. Occasionally. You see, that's the thing. Like, I never said this on stream, but I am a bad recreational drinker. I think I never said this on stream, but I'm a bad recreational drinker. I don't drink recreationally. When I mean by that is like whenever I don't drink in my own time. For instance, when I like finish streaming, I don't drink, my dude. Or even before I stream, I don't drink to let loose. You know, I get why people do it though. You are bad. No. I mean, I am bad, but not for the reasons I think you think I'm bad. But yeah. Dude, we're both bad. All right. You have your eating sweets problem. I have my occasionally being drunk problem. All right. Like, listen, you know, if we are gonna call each other, if you're gonna call me out, I should at least return it back to you. All right. Nobody's a saint here. We're all doing bad at the moment. We're all letting loose, and honestly, we should be better. Okay. I was with Villain for all this time. No! Listen. What is the benefit of drinking? Honestly, like for real. What is the benefit of drinking? Right? And this is not something that you would probably understand, right? Like in 13, I don't think you have when I was 13, I definitely didn't have like spatial awareness of like, I mean, and also like just thinking about what other people think about myself. You know, I didn't have a conscience for that. I didn't develop a conscience for that. That happened way later for me. But drinking helps with that. No. I'm not. No, I'm not a furry. No. I do like cat ears, though. I do like cat ears. Here's the thing, like Rhina, you know what? You have this like when I mean the first time you're in the stream, I like you had this disposition to you that you were weirded out by like anime girls, right? You're weirded out by like anime girls, okay? Or like, you know, just anime. The anime is you're weirded out about that. But here you are thinking, talking about furries, like bro. What happened before, during between the time that I met you to now? Like, what happened to you? Did you like did you go to a rabbit hole in what anime is? Like I mean I have you as like a person who doesn't really engage in anime stuff, not being weird. Essentially, you know, you're pretty normal to me. You like PvZ, you like Plants vs Zombies for sure. I get that. I honestly get that. But you're not like weird like me. You're not like watching One Piece. You're not like watching anime. You don't spend your free time watching VTubers, which honestly I recommend that you do. I feel like you'll have an appreciation for them, but you don't do that. Like, what happened to you, my dude? What's a rabbit hole? Essentially, a rabbit hole is like when a rabbit hole is essentially when you like go deep into a specific subject. Like, for instance, being drunk. Like, let's say for instance you got drunk and you're like, oh my god, what is happening to me? Like, you're like thinking about yourself, the effects of being drunk to you, and you like internalize that, and you think, oh, this is how I am when I'm drunk. And you think about, oh, what did I drink? Oh, like, I think I drank this, and this, and this. So you like go to Google and you search things like, okay, is this what's supposed to happen if I drink this, and this? And you're like, okay, you search that and you get answers, and it's like, oh, I want to know more. Like, I mean, I didn't drink whiskey today, but okay, I mean, for let's say for example you drank whiskey, but okay, what's whiskey? And then you search that, and you keep searching, you go further and further into the subject till you like way into the subject. You're like, I mean, by the end of the night you're like searching about how the Irish invented whiskey, that sort of deal. That's a rabbit hole. You're like way too deep into a specific subject, which in turn opens up different subjects within that subject. Oh, I watch fantasy animes. You watch fantasy animes? See, I had you pegged for somebody a bit more respectable as somebody. When I say respectable, like, a lot of people don't. I mean, I grew up around a time where people didn't really respect having an appreciation to anime. I don't know, like, again, judging from how young you are, because like you said you're like 13, you don't really have. I wouldn't know how the anime scene is treated by your age group, but when I was around your age, anime was like seen as, you know, pretty weird. I'm traumatized. I tried watching Chainsaw Man. I'm traumatized. I have not watched Chainsaw Man. I've heard a lot of good. I mean, I've heard a lot. I mean, not a lot of good things, but I've heard a lot of things about Chainsaw Man. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's interesting. I wouldn't call it like good, because I wouldn't know, right? I wouldn't know. This is not like a review about Chainsaw Man, but I just don't know how good Chainsaw Man is. Apparently, it's got good. It has good good animation, but apart from that, I wouldn't know. It's 18 plus. I've seen too much. Maybe, yeah. You know, it's not great for a young. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Have I seen things that I probably shouldn't pivot to that direction, shouldn't I? I don't know where I should pivot the stream next, honestly. We managed to like stream for like 30 minutes just talking about random stuff. You know, I guess we are in anime though. Have you seen? I mean, Ryan, I haven't seen you too much when I was like basically going through the indulgence that is like me streaming the One Piece stuff, streaming One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Have you seen One Piece? Because when we talk about me being an anime fan, that's it right there, bro. That is it right there. The culmination, a little bit. Like I don't blame you, my dude. Like I spend way too much. I spend way too much time talking about One Piece. But I mean, it's not like I'd regret doing that. It's just so for people, it's like just for people to know how much that series means to me. I think that's very important. That's severely important to people. I would say. Like if you get into my channel, if the first thing you see of me is me talking about One Piece, I honestly don't mind. I honestly prefer it if you see that. Just so you know what you're dealing with. Anyway. I'm drinking terrible beer right now. It's room temperature beer. And it's not great beer. By the way, yeah. I have not stopped. I mean, honestly, like, from where I was before. From the party where I was... From the party where I was before. I, like, brought unfinished beer with me. It's in a can as well. Like how it was... the first time I streamed drunk. I'm like coming down, honestly. It's not like very prominent at the moment, which is nice. Add ice. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Ice would make it worse, honestly. Cause like room temperature beer actually hits a lot harder than cold beer. Because cold beer, you know, there's like condensed water. Like it's water that went through condensation within what you're drinking. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not a scientist about this, but whoa, you like being drunk? No. Now here's the thing. Okay, all right. I hate that you know it took me 30 minutes to say this, but. I like min-maxing being drunk. If that makes any sense. Right? If I'm gonna be drunk, I gotta like make it count. You know what I mean? No. Not being mini drunk. That's like Winston Churchill during World War II, like drinking vodka mixed with water, like half and half, like 1 part vodka, 1 part water. No, it's not. That's not me. With me, it's like if I'm gonna be drunk, I wanna be really drunk. I wanna experience being drunk. I don't wanna like, okay, we're in a situation, we're in a party where okay, they're giving drinks, right? If it's a party where they're giving drinks, then I'm gonna take the drink and be drunk. Right, and experience that, and once I experience that, okay, I don't do that for like months, like really months. Just don't hide that you like being drunk. Okay, here's the thing. All right. Here's the thing. I never liked being drunk. That's not really me. I never like I don't anticipate myself being drunk when I'm like scared. I mean, this is why people get drunk, right? When they get scared, they drink, you know. And when they get upset about something, when they want to like forget something, they get drunk. Also, not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna wait for you when you like. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you on this. Alright, there's no follow-up to that. People like... Did you ever feel not being able to play your favorite game? Let me think about that. Well, it's not that I lament the idea of not being able to play Pirate Warriors 3. Right? It's not that I lament about it. Honestly, I'm gonna have like a different perspective about this, because you know I'm not somebody that likes playing games. I mean, I'm not somebody that has playing games as like my favorite pastime. That's not me, my dude. How who I am is like I back then I like watched a lot of anime. I like watching things. I like watching movies. I like watching TV shows. But you know, I think I'm like in a transition period where I'm kind of like going off of that because I think I've watched enough. You know, like for me, watching and like just watching and like reading stuff. That's like my favorite pastime. Not essentially like playing games. Like when we played my quote unquote favorite game, I couldn't stop talking about the story aspect of it, right? It's not essentially like playing the. I wasn't really talking a whole lot about how the game played, which was terrible, because Pirate Warriors 3 PC was a bad port, my dude. I wish they made it different, but we have Pirate Warriors 4 for that, I suppose. For me, it's Roblox because I got VPN for like 2 days. I needed to pay for using it after free 2 days. Ah, man, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. And also, they blocked damn chat for guys who's... See, the beer is like hitting again. I mean, that honestly sucks, my dude. That sucks. Yeah. But yeah, that's like the thing. I don't really like... playing games is not really me. You know, if it was, I'd probably be playing a whole lot more. I'd probably be doing the thing, like streaming, a lot earlier than I have done. You know, which was like this year. Like, this would have happened a lot earlier than when I've done it. I would probably be here like 7 years earlier, if I actually liked playing games, you know. They block YT, WhatsApp, Roblox, and more for us. It sucks, man. That really sucks. I don't know what to say about that, man. You know, that really sucks. I feel like people in Russia would be more incentivized to like find things that would entertain them without leaving their home. Like, Russia feels to me like a place where, you know, it's a good idea to stay home. Because I don't know how bad winter is for you guys. But I feel like if I ever spend the winter there, I'd be like, I'd probably find something that I could do for like 3 months. Maybe even more. Probably like, I don't know, 4 months, 6 months. Inside my home. And be like happy about that. And for that to be taken away from you guys, that's gotta suck. All people are different. Yeah. Like, I think when people get drunk I don't think there's like a whole lot of like places I don't know. I wouldn't know about Russia, right? Because I've never been there. I never lived there as well. But I don't think there's a lot of places in Russia. There's not a lot of like bars or like clubs. There's probably like some clubs in Russia, but there's not a whole lot of bars in Russia where people would just gather and like get drunk. Do what I do. Like, get drunk and like socialize, talk about their problems, try to solve them while being drunk, not really doing anything. Just think about how to solve them and be like, oh yeah, that's how we do it, and then we don't do anything. You know, which is the fun of like being drunk. It's like Here's the fun aspect of being drunk. I should say this, right? It's not all bad, but the bad aspects of being drunk are obviously very drunk. If you've ever like been in a situation where you are drunk and you have to drive home, never do that. Never do that. Like, never do that. I will never like encourage you to do that, no matter how much you need to be home at that time, no matter how much you need to be at work that time. You're better off losing your job than driving home drunk. I will say that. Okay? So, you know, there's aspects of being drunk where it's horrible. But there's also aspects of it that are that are fun, you know. For one thing, it lets you loose, you know. Like if you're somebody who's anxious all their life, like 24/7 they're anxious, right? And you're in a situation where you're with people that you trust, you're with people where that you know are not gonna take advantage of you being drunk, right? That it's fun. It's pretty fun because like you kind of forget the troubles. The troubles. What do you think about Therians? What are Therians? If we're going down if we're going down a subject where it's pretty, I don't know what Therians are. Oh man, I am sweating right now, even though it's pretty cold, because it's December, right? I think that's a lot of the reason why people get drunk in December, because it's pretty cold and it's a good reason to get drunk. Like just, we're trying to get warm, my dude. That's what we're doing. We're trying to be. I mean, if we ever get drunk and we get hot, it's like, my dude, it's cold. People in animal masks jumping and acting like animals. Oh yeah, like furries, right? Okay. I'm just asking random questions, I don't know. Here's the thing about that, right? When it comes to people being weird, right? Because I'm no stranger in being weird. I'll tell you that much. I'm in no stranger being the weird guy. Honestly, that's the whole reason why I am doing this. It's because for the longest time I am the weird guy. Furries just wearing costumes. Therians are like walking on their four. Maybe bark. Oh. There's like levels to this? Like, and here I thought furries were like, you know, like the epitome of it. But there's like something above furries, I suppose. They're like really into it. Not all of them. Just people like walking on fours, I guess, right? I don't know. Here's the thing, my dude. When it comes to being weird, this is something I've like learned about, right? If you're not harming other people, then why not? Right? You know what I mean? If you're like not harming anybody, if you're not like being annoying to other people, which I was when it comes to my own stuff, then it's fine, right? If you have your own clique where you get to be weird with your own type of weird people together, that's how you like socialize, then I think that's fine. If you're not harming anybody when you do it, then I think that's fine. There's incidents that Therians are right. What the hell? Oh man, I gotta like. No, I can't drink because I do feel like a bit. I probably should breathe more regularly when I am. Because I feel dizzy when I like read this thing. Oh my god. Okay, then that's wrong. When it involves other people who are not into it, then that's when it gets wrong, right? I mean, like, I am a weeb through and through. I like what a weeb is people that are so into like anime stuff. And the only time that it ever gets too weird for me is when it involves other people who are not as weird as you are. Right? When it's like in a public situation and you're like indulging in it while people are like seeing, or like other people who are not that into it are doing it as well. Like sleeping. I think you should get a rest like sleeping. It's fine. It slips in and out, my dude. This is like again, my dude. This is my way of like winding down the drunkenness. I don't like to sleep drunk. All right. And it's. I mean, there's levels to being drunk. Which is I'm sure you're. I mean, hopefully this is not something that you're aware of. Because if you're aware of this, that means you actually know how to be drunk. But you know, hopefully you're not aware of this. But there are levels of being drunk. All right. Like when there's a level where I think for me there's like, you know, there's a time when you feel the being drunk, and then there's the level above that where you keep drinking, despite the fact that you feel that, you know, the world is basically shifting in your eyes and your vision. All right, I can tell you a story about similar drink thing. Oh please, I hate to hear a story about you being drunk, my dude. You're like, I don't know what happens if you're gonna share something about that. It's a little bad, just a little bad. I'm not gonna be comfortable about this, my dude. But sure. Not me. Sure, I'm sure. Yeah, sure. I got you, my dude. I got you. It's like I was with my parents. Okay. And more people like I'm reading the chat, my dude. Go on. Okay, I got you. Yeah. I did just yawn right there. Probably should like turn in, right? But like, the beer that I have on my hand is still not done. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what did they do? Okay. Shit. It's really hitting me. My god. Okay. Oh my god, I really don't like where this is going. I feel like this is going to a situation where oh man. Oh wow, okay. That's pretty resourceful. Oh my god, I can't. That's pretty resourceful of your grandfather to like make moonshine. Everyone drank, sure. And near the place where we were relaxing, there was a family. Alright. It's hitting me, my dude. I think the fact that I probably should be drinking more water. I'm gonna let you, like, write your story, Raina. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Which you probably should be doing. Okay. There was a family living there, and my drunk dad said, God. Wow. 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 Wow, that's crazy, my dude. Wow, wow. Damn. Probably a bad place to place my water. That is a crazy story, my dude. See, like that's, I mean, as you get older, you realize that type of story is not really for everybody, but I do appreciate you sharing that. That is crazy. You know, because that is very heavy. In like a social situation, people don't just put that out there. It's nice that you have me drunk while you say this, because that is, wow. That is quite heavy story. I don't even have like my headphones right now. We're doing a headphoneless stream at the moment, and I'm honestly having fun. But wow, I don't know what to do with that, my dude. I mean, I saw, okay. You actually saw blood. It's crazy. Excuse me. So that is that's a very bad example of why you shouldn't be drunk. Right? You know? Damn. That's crazy. So when you say being drunk is bad, there's actually like, excuse me, there's actually like a weight to it. That's the one thing I will say. Meanwhile, good burp, yeah. I'm sorry, Raina, I'm sorry. But yeah, what else am I supposed to do? It's just, that is unfortunate. I'll tell you this. Yeah, that's you know, that's when you say you're like when you say being drunk is bad for people, I would say, like, you have something to back it up, because that is not good, I would say. Like, I mean, if you tell me you never want to be drunk because of that, just because of that, like, I wouldn't push it on you. Like, we'll find other ways to, like, have fun or something. They all got really drunk. I mean, if there was, like, blood, I wouldn't question that they were actually really, really drunk, like piss drunk. Like, I wouldn't question that. Did this happen in December, by the way? Or did this just happen because, like, Russia, I think, is cold the whole year round. I don't know if that's pretty ignorant to say. But, yeah. Oh my god, it's actually hitting me. Again. Even though I'm, like, drinking water right now. Again, like, if you ever say, like, people, like, I don't like being drunk because of, like, what I experience. I feel like, the good ones would not, like, hold that against you. So, Whoa. Whoa! What the hell? Whoa! Well, that is pretty traumatizing. That's wow. Wow. I don't know. As soon as, like, there's, like, blood involved, I kind of just go like, wow. Okay. Because I feel like even the people who were, like, the people who were being harassed were also drunk. I mean, is this a place? I mean, is this a place? Is this a place where it's known for people to, like, let loose? I.e. being drunk, get drunk. Let's just ask that, because I mean, I can't really, like, rationalize what happened there. Right? I can't, like, speak to the people who did that. Not even the people who were, like, victims of that. Someone threw a watermelon at him. What the hell? It got really crazy, huh? Like, in the times that I got drunk, it never got that crazy. I'll say that. It never got that crazy. But, I'm not somebody who likes being drunk. I don't seek being drunk, but if I can be drunk, I will get drunk. See what I mean? I think that's what people call moderation. Even at times we're like, oh, we expect you to be drunk in this, I would still have the conscience to be like, you know what, I don't want to be that drunk on this, right? Oh yeah, that little brother was playing with his dog. That is a crazy story, my dude. Honestly, my main takeaway of this is that if you tell people that they probably shouldn't get drunk, because you have a pretty you have a pretty good idea on what being really drunk looks like, right? Like you have a very good idea on what like being really drunk looks like. Suffice it to say, I've never been that drunk. Basic day in Russia. I mean, honestly, you know, from what I hear about that place, man. If you've got a place that up until I think 2011 or something, just fairly recent in like 2010s, they didn't consider beer as like an alcoholic drink. I would be like, yeah, those types of incidents would probably happen a lot more often than it should. Imagine that. They don't consider beer anything above 10% alcoholic content as beer, as an alcoholic beverage. You know, and it's like safe for kids. People going to schools, like trying to learn, trying to make something out of themselves. Like they could drink something with alcoholic content. That's crazy. Like honestly, every place that you've been, that you will see around the world, have their own way of being crazy, you know, because most places in the world are like inhabited by people, and if they're inhabited by people, they're gonna be imbued by the craziness of being human. Ooh. Eat a dead duck. The hell, man. What is like the stream today? You know, I was kind of upset that I couldn't be able to stream today. Like, today's event for me was very. I knew about it like in the last minute, right? Like I just knew about it today. I wasn't planning on like going somewhere today. I was planning to like stream today, stream Plants vs Zombies 2. You know. It's just here we are. Life happened and I let it happen. I got drunk. I really should finish this. So I don't know about that right now. I don't know about your story. I can't really help you with that. It's just something that happened. I think I can't really like walk you through what you saw, what happened. You know, I am no way I'm in no way saying that I'm an expert on that. But if it bothers you a lot, if it's not just, you know, a weird memory to you, if it bothers you a lot, but something you're gonna feel, just something that you're gonna probably discover as you get older, I wish you talk to somebody about that. Somebody who's actually, you know, their job is to actually, you know, rock you through that. I don't know. Also, Jesus Christ. I'm drinking water. Why am I still feeling lightheaded? I mean, not lightheaded, but just dizzy. What are those mountains in the thumbnail? That's not mountains. It is the mountain. That is a pretty famous mountain where I live. You know, it's a dead volcano, and it's famous. Where I live, it's infamous, not infamous, but it is famous of being like a perfect triangle shaped mountain / dead volcano. Right? So that's what that is. Honestly, I kind of want to like change that with a bit more of a different shot of it, because I have 2 shots of it in different times of the day, in different times of the year. honestly. The first shot that I took of it, unfortunately, was with my phone, but that was like the better shot that I took of it because it was during the summer where there wasn't a whole lot of clouds. That was where I was shooting it in front of the volcano. So you saw it in like very plain view. It's good. Really good. So you're a damn dragon living in a volcano. Okay, I get it. No. I wish I was. I wish I was. No, that thing where I shot that, I like took a long trip. I took a really long trip to get there. I took a really long trip to get there. And it wasn't the most comfortable trip. But getting to shoot things like that, I think made it worth it. You know. I mean, let me see my thumbnail at the moment. Let me see where I am. Yeah, it's really good. Again, it's not the clearest shot with my cuz that like thumbnail is my cover photo, I suppose, of the channel. It's like that's what YouTube does when you don't offer the thing like a specific thumbnail, like a specific image for the thumbnail. They just use the cover photo of your channel, right? That's what that is. That's the cover photo of the channel. And that's like one of my pretty HD picture that I have on me, and it's a pretty good shot, so might as well use it, right? But I do plan on like changing that. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good idea because like there's been, I mean, throughout this year I have been doing some like streams where I don't really prepare a whole lot. It's sort of like fly by the seat of our pants, at very in the moment type of streams where we're doing this now. Like I mean honestly, even if I would like say to you what we're gonna do that day, I don't think it's a good idea. Because I don't think people actually I don't think people actually appreciate that. Like I would like post a community post. I don't think people really actually I don't think people actually read it. So why bother, right? Anyway. Like see, I'm venting now. This is where the benefits of being drunk comes from. You get really loose. Anyway. But you know, as Ryan have said, for the majority of this stream, not the majority, I guess, like a very good part of the stream is that if you get really drunk, things can go really crazy. Wherein people, you know, bleed out. I mean, not bleed out, but you see blood essentially. It's crazy. Like, you know, if you're gonna get drunk, like, let this be a thing. I mean, if this video has like, if this stream has any point, let it be this, that you don't if you're gonna get drunk and you like piss people off by being drunk, because when you're drunk, honestly, I mean, you get loose, right? But you're not your best self. That's the whole point of being drunk, is you don't become your best self. You let loose, right? Your inhibitions of like checking yourself, you're like, you know, of being a proper human being. You know, I would strongly suggest of like having the ability to know when to stop when you're drunk. Like, what is your limit? What is the where is the sweet spot where you're like, oh, I can do all the things I can do like I can enjoy the benefits of being drunk while not experiencing the bad stuff of being drunk, or like being really drunk. Honestly, I mean, a lot of that I think play a lot of that comes into, you know, how you feel at the moment, because I know like there's like a whole bunch of people who get drunk because they like to forget. They're like trying to, you know, forget something. Either being, you know, being rejected by like a girl they like, or something like really serious, like, you know, I wouldn't even like begin. I wouldn't even like suggest anything of what that is, but something a bit more serious than that. And the way that they would cope is like to get drunk, to be like, you know, forget about it, to not feel all that bad, you know, to let loose. And that's when you make all the mistakes, when you get excuse me, when you like let yourself really loose. So, you know, like if this stream accomplishes anything, or if this stream has any point, it would be that you don't drink yourself into a situation where you have to like, wherein you're just, it gets really crazy. Like, I don't know, you know. Yeah. Like, to me, like, I enjoy getting a bit of a buzz when you get drunk, when you drink, right? When you feel a little bit lightheaded. When I think, for my situation, where I think like I forget to breathe regularly. I think that's like, I mean, it's a culmination of like having some alcohol in your system, and also forgetting a little bit to breathe. That's where I think what happens. And also like drinking water, not drinking a whole lot of water. I think that's, yeah. It's just, you know, everything must be done in moderation. And hopefully when you're somebody who isn't used to who aren't used to being drunk, who isn't used to being drunk, right? Like, you don't really see being drunk as a pastime of yours. Which, if you are, that would mean that you're not really used to drinking alcohol, right? And if you're somebody that's like that, I would seriously hope that if you get drunk, you do it with people that you trust, like you really trust. Like, you don't do it alone, because that's very dangerous. That is severely dangerous. If you're gonna, honestly, you're better off doing it alone in your room, which is honestly real sad, like how I'm doing it right now. But you're better off doing that than doing it with people that you don't trust. Okay? Yeah. So I guess like people like Ryan have left the stream, unfortunately. But I think Leonidas has also left the stream. What time is it today? It is Saturday. It's Friday for a lot of people, I think. For people that I think this stream goes out to, it's probably Friday. It came in very late. It's really late and out of the blue. But yeah, I'm drunk at the moment. Trying to go through a can of beer that I brought home. Really haven't done any progress to it because I'm trying to come out of it and then go back to it, I guess, by drinking the thing. It's bad. I mean, room temperature beer hits you really bad. I honestly, like, it's bad, my dude. You shouldn't do it. Like, if you have the if you have the option, I don't know, make it better. Like, even if it's gonna get watered down, you know, you do it like that. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we can like talk about what being drunk in December is, you know. I mean, we kind of like talked about it before, in that it's a bit more common in December being drunk because it's the end of the year. People like to celebrate the fact that they made it through the end of the year. Yeah, you know, who's doing the emotion the emojis on the chat? It's probably like Leonidas. I wouldn't know. But I see you, my dude. Thank you for that. I don't know. I don't know what this stream is. Like, I've seen people who are like, bro, is it you? Is it you, Ryan? See me. Jesus Christ, my head's kind of like, you know, slipping in and out of a head. I mean, not a headache, but you know, being dizzy. It's not that serious, but it's just, you know, it's happening on a regular basis. Yeah. Hey, Rhina, I do see you. You're not John Cena. I can actually see you. By the way, should we talk about John Cena? I probably should talk about John Cena. I guess we're gonna go to that tangent. John Cena, like, ended his career, I think, within the week. Check all my previous messages, bro. If it's getting censored, Rhina, and I mean, I do have the means to like check for that, but I'm not gonna do that. So if I don't see your previous messages, that means YouTube kind of like censored it. Why are you ignoring my feelings? I'm not ignoring your feelings. I'm ignoring. I guess I'm not ignoring just your feelings. Cause like if you're drunk, if you want to be drunk, you're kind of ignoring a whole lot of stuff as well. Yeah. Oh my god. Honestly, I mean, again, I'm not somebody who's a recreational drunk. Now, dude, what I mean by that is like, if by the end of the day I don't see myself, I don't buy alcohol to like wind myself down, right? But I do understand why people do that, because you know, life is tough. For a lot of people, life is tough. So if they choose to, they would probably like, you know, drink something, not by the end of the day, probably like by the end of the week when they can get like a day off, right? I get that. I honestly, I understand that. Wholeheartedly understand that. Yeah. Ah, my god. I probably should check what you wrote, Rhina. But it's like, I don't know where my phone is. Do you see? I'm not seeing your messages, Rhina. I'm sorry. I probably should. I mean, I could probably like see it right here. Probably should. I could probably see it right here. Probably should. I could probably see it right here. Probably should. I could probably see it right here. Why would you say that? I could probably see it right here. My butt is like taking forever to like right here. My butt is like taking forever. But why would you say that? See, if you say it 100 times, it's probably, it's probably a good reason. YouTube would probably be right by like just censoring that stuff. Your voice monopolizing. I don't know what to do. You know what? I probably should listen to myself. I mean, right now, Christ, okay. Wait. Let me hear myself at the moment. Hello? Yeah, okay. This is nice. By the way, if anybody is wondering, if you're wondering, Raina, I have changed the my mic again, the settings of my mic again. Made it so that it's a bit more, I think it's a bit more understandable. It's a lot less bass. There is still bass because that is my voice, it's very bassy, but there's a bit more of an attention to my intonation and my diction, the way I speak things. Hopefully now it's a bit more understandable of what I say, because it is very important that I am understood with what I say, because I don't have like a face cam. I have teased about that though. Nobody seems to like the idea of me having a face cam. There's not like a big demand for me to do it, so might as well not do it at all. If it's nobody there, if there's not like a dream like situation where people are honestly like making theories, making like streams, counting down the amount of days that I haven't revealed my face in a stream, right? If it's not like that, then I don't want to reveal my face. So probably should drink more water. Like, if between you and me, people who recreationally get drunk scare me. Like, if there's no reason for you to get drunk, that is scary to me. I mean, if there is no social situation for you, which is for me all the reason to get drunk, that scares me. Also, I gotta go watch some videos. Bye and have a good day. Hey, Raina. Thank you for visiting the stream. I do appreciate you being here. I really do appreciate you being here. Thanks for sharing that very, very personal story. Like, honestly, I wouldn't know what to do with if I ever saw what you saw around the time that you did. That's scary. I don't know what I should do in the stream today. It's just, I'm just trying to wind down myself from being drunk. And honestly, drinking water feels kind of wrong. I don't know. I guess I have to drink it, huh? Or lest it stays with my system. I don't know what I should do in this stream. I guess I've talked. I mean, I was gonna talk about being drunk in December. Let's go back to that. In that, I mean, adults like to be drunk in December. You know. And I think tomorrow is just going to be another situation where I have to be drunk. I have to be drunk. It's out of my, out of my control. Excuse me. You know, there's like food downstairs that we kind of like got from the party that we just left. I'm probably gonna like eat that at some point to just, you know, alleviate the drunkenness in my system. I mean, there's still some alcohol that I have with me that I still haven't gone through. I probably should just throw it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it is crazy to me that people are like would just be drunk like for free. Like for free, people just get drunk. For no other reason than just be drunk. That's crazy to me. You know. Again, it's not because I'm not an indulgent person, right? The way I indulge myself are in different ways. Like just, I mean, again, I've said it time and time and again when I like watch One Piece. I mean, I've watched One Piece twice, essentially. First time around, it was like 604 episodes. The second time around, it's well within 1,000 episodes. So I've got a problem myself. It's a very indulging, you know, like activity. But just being drunk, it's weird. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to me that, you know, that's how you wind down on being, you know, on facing the cruelty of life, I suppose. That's how you like wind down. It's to like be drunk. I don't know. There's other things that you can do. I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like to lie down at the moment, honestly. I think me being like sitting up, I mean, not in the best position, not in the best posture. By no means am I saying that. But I think me sitting up is better than me, like, you know, lying down and like just bodying this drunkenness this inebriation that I feel. Yeah, it's also a good way for me to like test my mic, because again, I was supposed to play PVZ2 today, and that like uses another setup. In particular, I mean, and it uses a different mic in particular, which I can't see. I can't test out the new settings that I have with my mic. So hopefully it's good now. I don't know. Right now, I should probably like play something at the moment. I don't know. I'm kind of good with just getting the drunkenness out of my system, and then like in reintroducing them, because again, I still don't have it finished, and I am very keen on finishing it. So, yeah. I have to say though, even though I've like experienced a high-end beer, right? The stuff that the last time I got drunk on stream was because of like a beer that is made from Japan. I actually remember the brand of it. I did take like a picture of it. But when I drunk that, it was like when it was like really cold, it was like water. My dude, that thing was scary. You know? Scary as fuck. Like if the function only had that, it's gonna be super scary. Like that thing's I mean, as far as like beers concerned, those are pretty expensive. But if the function only had that, I would not complain. Not at all. If they had that in like ice cold, I'd probably be drunk a lot more than I am now. Cause I mean, God, that thing is like, oh, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous. I guess for like people who actually enjoy drinking beer, I mean, they would enjoy the fact that when I drink what I'm drinking right now, it's gonna be, there's a bit more of a characteristic to it. It's not just water like I would have described. I mean, what I would describe like the best kind of beer. It's not just like I can't taste anything, but with like the one that I have, I can really taste a bunch of stuff. You know, it tastes like beer that's cold, and right now it's not cold. It's just beer. Boo. What do you mean, boo? Dude, Halloween's over already. You're like a month behind, my dude. Who are you trying to scare? Yeah. I mean, honestly, you know, I mean, I did plan to like stream Plants vs Zombies today. I'm gonna try to do that for like 2 more streams, and then after that, I'm probably gonna like there's like a backlog that I have to like go through. I mean, honestly, like since the GTA 4 stuff doesn't really get a whole lot of like views, I'm probably just gonna like post the gameplay that I have on that and like think about an applicable title for that in the thumbnail. Just post that and premiere that. Honestly, actually, you know what? I should probably talk about the other time. I like posted a video. I don't really post videos. Like, I mean, this is me just like shooting the shit, right? And like, you know, like just cursing whenever I think it's appropriate. But you know, it's just me like, you know, venting, I suppose. But I did like post a video. I don't really post a whole lot of videos, but it was interesting that I posted a video in like the most deadest of hour that is available that I've discovered in my stream. And I think it only got like 6 views, 2 of which was mine. So it's like 4 views. And it's like the video is like 2 hours long. Which is, that's great. To be fair though, it's a video wherein I just talk about One Piece, right? With not a whole lot of like extra, without a whole lot of flair to it other than my voice. There's not even like, you know, face cam for that, because I don't do face cam at the moment. Oh my god. Getting a bit of a headache again. It's coming back. Just a bit. It's a smidge of a headache. Yeah. I guess the stream isn't over until I like finish the beer that I have with me. And I'm no stranger to like streaming for nobody. So it's fine to like just keep going. I did say, I mean, what I was going to say about, when I was like talking about streaming schedules and like GTA stuff, I was planning that after I streamed PVs, after I streamed Plants vs Zombies 2, that I would come back to Monster Hunter. Maybe do that. I would want to like stream GTA 4 again. I would very much want that, but I played that thing a lot off stream that I think I owe it. I mean, not a whole lot of people would be interested with that, but I do think for posterity's sake that I should probably post those things, even if it's not gonna be edited all that well. It's gonna be a whole lot of driving where nothing happens. So just that. Do I use this stream now to like reflect on what the year has been? Maybe I should. It's the appropriate situation, I think. I have the beer, I have the water. I think it's good. So this year has been good to me. It didn't start the way that I intended to do. Because honestly, I mean, I started streaming at around August or September. I think it's in September or August that I really started. Like the first stream that I did, the first series that I did was like Fallout, and I think I did that game a lot earlier than I should have, because I did it before the anniversary of New Vegas happened, which I think the game has been out for like 15 years, which is crazy to think about. And it's also, I wasn't even aware that there was like a Fallout Day that's gonna happen this year. I just played the thing because I thought it was interesting, and I had it on my Steam, right? I just played that. I started that in August, and I wasn't aware that there was gonna be like the new season of the Fallout series was gonna premiere some point in December. Somewhere at some point right now, it's probably premiering that I have no way of like accessing, because I think it's in Amazon, probably in Paramount. I wouldn't know. People were very receptive about the series. It was very good. So it's the reason why a lot of people like turned their head towards New Vegas, because a lot of the fans like New Vegas. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to play it as well, because apparently it's very good. It's the best out of like the Fallout. For a lot of people's opinion, it's probably the best. Apparently it's the best one. So I played that, and it wasn't perfect. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Like, I had the mic for sure. For sure I had the mic. I have the mic that I'm still using now, but it's not. The mic that I have right now, I don't think is appropriate for me. It doesn't have this rich, like, sound, characteristic to it, so it's not great for me. It's probably like good for like mid-range register voice. You have to have like the perfect voice already to like use this mic, essentially. Good. You have to use it good in order for you to use the mic as well as it could. You have to already have like the perfect mid-range voice. Like the way that people talked in like the mid-Atlantic accent in America and the US. That's how you would have to talk without any like adjustment to the equalizer, to the EQ. So yeah, the voice also has been like a constant concern of me. There has been moments where, I mean, the first time I did it, honestly, is like the best. Where I honestly just have like the noise reduction thing on my mic. That's like the only filter that's like on for that. That worked very well, honestly. If I'm just like if the entire point of the stream is just me talking like this, it does a lot with like sibilants, with like the S sounds. Like it cuts that really well, probably too well. Like it cuts that too well, that wherein like I would like say something and it would cut it because, you know, it detected noise. It detected me noisy. So yeah. Yeah, the mic, I think, has been like a constant, it's just been a constant realm of improvement for me. Like every other time I try to like see if I can improve upon it, because there has been streams, especially like the One Piece stuff, where I'm kind of unfortunately sad about the quality of my voice there, because it's just indulging in deepness wherein not a whole lot of clarity is being displayed, and which is unfortunate, but it's better that I know about it now rather than later, you know. And I'm not really doing a whole lot good of a job to like improve upon it, because I'm still talking the way that I talk normally. I'm not doing a lot of improvement or like adjustments to how I talk. But anyway, that's for a future Meeks problem. That's a future Meeks problem. You know. I also, the other notable thing, I mean, there's been a lot of like things. There's been a lot of like notable things that I've done in the stream. Like for instance, I played a bunch of games, honestly. I played Mouthwashing, I played a bunch of games. I played I'm back, hey Leonidas. I'm like venting right now, bro. There's nobody in the comments. I played a bunch of games. Like I played oh my god, I can't even remember the name of the game. Medieval, sorry. I played Medieval, I played Mouthwashing, I played Dead Space, I played a bunch of flash games in my childhood. I played a lot of old games, honestly. And I'm like focusing a lot of like old games because I'm taking into consideration my system, which is not the best. He's gone, by the way. What do you mean, you or like the other person? By the way, Leonidas, Rhina is not gone. I mean, Rhina is not a he. It's a she. Which you'll be surprised, I'm sure. But she is a lady. A 13-year-old lady. A young lady. So, yeah. I figure you should know. I don't mind that she's gone, my dude. Again, today, I mean, right now I'm just venting. Because I'm in no capacity to like play anything. I just want to like vent. Right? Talk about the year. I don't know if I'm gonna do the same thing by the actual end of the year, but it's good to do this right now. I played a bunch of games. Going back to it, I played a bunch of games. Mouthwashing. Oh shit. Oh hell. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I think the stream is like really late for you. But she is a young lady. She's a she. You know. But she is, I mean, I guess she is tough because she's from Russia, right? And that's the stereotype there, like, oh, people from Russia are a bit tough. Because they got rough living, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe that's maybe that's too stereotypical. Yeah, I played a bunch of games, honestly. I also, like, the most notable thing, now it's only 1 p.m. For you it is, for you it's only like 1 p.m. To me it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Which is neat. And I still haven't, like, touched the remainder of my beer right here. Which I probably should. I also, the other, like, notable thing that I did, which I do intend to, like, go back to. I really do intend to, like, go back to, is I tried doing a solo play D&D campaign. And that's, like, the most different thing that I've done for myself. At least put some Subway Surfers in the background. Like, I don't know. I mean, there is still something that you're looking at on the screen, right? You know, there's some animation on the screen right now. It's not just it hasn't just turned to like a podcast right now, right? I don't know. What are we talking? How do I say this? My ADHD brain, what's like, bro? Like, play Cookie Clitter while you while you listen to me. That's just a suggestion, by the way. I don't know what you should honestly do. What you should honestly do. Bet. See, like, I'm all about having good ideas. I think. I mean, for the most part, I should say. But I did a solo campaign, a solo D&D campaign this year, which is the most different, the strangest, the most different, but the most challenging, the scariest thing that I have done for a video, because I was not really prepared for that. I was very much not prepared for that. I felt like it was way beyond my comprehension on what this is. I was very much not prepared to do it because I lacked research in terms of like how to be a good GM, a DM, and also how to be a good player, right? But it was interesting. Like, there's parts of that. There were parts of that whole experience where I was like, oh, this feels really good. You know what? Go on, Cool Math Games, and play Clicker now. Dude, honestly, like, I'm not joking, my dude. I'm in no position to like really do anything outside of like talking. Because I mean, right now I have like I mean, my drunkenness has gone down considerably, but I still have this thing. You probably should drink right now. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. No. You can do it on your own. Come on, Leonidas. Like, give me a break. It's not gonna be great, bro. I'm probably like, you know, gonna puke myself on my desk once I do that. I wanna like turn off my brain right now, bro. No drink. Oh. Sounds like a bad idea. Oh, shit. Yeah. should fill this. Let's do that. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my water right there. There's a bunch of water right now in my room. Oh wow. That is bad. When I drink water, it's not like, you know, the sensation of drinking beer has gone away from my system. I think I just haven't been drinking a lot of water. Enough water to like get it out of my system. I drank a lot. That's no question. But yeah. Yeah. I played, I orchestrated really like a solo campaign today. Yeah. Which, you know, it didn't go well, but I think that's like the highlight of this year. Because to me, that's like the most I've challenged myself this year. Because I have no idea. I couldn't even, I mean, I could begin to start. Because I kind of know what you have to do in like a D&D campaign. But in terms of like understanding the rules, like really understanding the rules, in terms of like orchestrating, like setting up a D&D campaign, it requires you to like read a bunch of stuff, which is crazy, but you know, that's what you have to do. What's your favorite game? Dude, I played my favorite game. I just played my favorite game. And the reason it's my favorite game has a lot to do with it being my favorite story. You know, I played Pirate Warriors 3. That's my favorite game. That's the game that I played the most out of. Yeah. Also, I see that the chat is faster now. Good. Hopefully that keeps happening. I don't know. A lot of people are like asleep where I live, so I think that's doing a lot for that. A lot of them are just tired. Also, I see the chat is faster now. I mean, there are like streams where I would say the chat is faster, right? There were like times where I would stream at that time. I would say where I would think the chat would be faster, like 12 hours prior to when I usually stream. I think the chat would be a lot faster by then, but you know, you guys would be busy. You guys would be busy by then, probably like asleep, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. The stream doesn't end until I drink the entirety of like this beer, which probably should get into at the moment. It's just December is like, you know, I guess when you're like an adult, there's like a bunch of people who are like catching up with a lot of things that they had to do. Work, essentially. They have to catch up with a lot of work even in December, right? So that's unfortunate, but it's the reality of a lot of people's life. So again, it kind of makes sense why people would like loosen up, like have a drinking session with somebody, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, there's like a considerable amount of concentration of drinking that happens in December, because I don't honestly know if people drink in Kwanzaa. They probably don't. I mean, I don't know. I know people drink in December, but I don't know when if people drink and like Hanukkahs and stuff. I want. Same, bro. Same. Like there's a bunch of people that I guess there's not a bunch of people. There's like a number of people that are kind of like out of commission at the moment because I think the season got to them. The fact that at some points of the day it's gonna be pretty hot and then it gets really cold. Like the sunlight is gonna hit them. It's really hot. And then they get out of the sun and then they get hit by a cool breeze. So that does a number on like your immune system, I would imagine. Have you seen Ultra Kill Sheriff? Mairibe must ask. I don't know what that is, bro. What is Ultra Kill Sheriff? I know what I know an Ultra Kill. I know a game called Ultra Kill. That much I know. But I have no idea what you just said there. What is Ultra Kill Sheriff? I don't know what that is. Oh my god. That is, oh. I mean, it's kind of gone, actually, right now. Yeah. I mean, I'm one of those drunks that are kind of like. I did have like an experience of being really drunk, wherein the morning after I was just, puking the stuff that I drank. It wasn't pleasant. Like, it was enough for me to say that obviously I had to stop. At least at a considerable amount of time before I like do this again. But I was very much done during that point. At that point, I was like, "Oh man, look what I was doing! Look at what I'm doing here!" Like the amount of stuff that was going out of my mouth was surprising, to say the least. But yeah, I never hope to get that drunk again, right? I made myself a point that I will never do that again. It was fun, but the morning after was just horrible. I felt groggy as hell, and my body just wants to I just wants to get rid of the poison, essentially poison that I have brought upon my own within my body. So it wasn't pleasant. It was extremely unpleasant. Anyway, I hope nobody is still watching this. I don't know if anybody's still watching this. Is anybody still watching this? I'm kind of scared on like finishing this thing. It's in room temperature right now. It's very much in room temperature right now. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, no time like the present, right? But this year has been good. I made a lot of like, guess who's back again. Oh my god. Valerius. It's been a while since I've seen you, honestly. Okay, like, I mean, Valerius and like Leonidas, they're like guys are like good, right? I remember that. It's been a long time since you've been in many of my streams, Hilarious. It's crazy that you're actually here. How's the holidays been treating you guys, by the way? Apparently Rhina, who's like one of the chatters that we had before, it's been pretty good for her because she's got a lot of sweets. Recently, so that's good for them. Good for them. He fucking. Hey, I mean, honestly, you know what? I appreciate him. Oh, there, never mind. I mean, it's nice that just like you at least, you know, check the stream out. I don't know. Dude, I've been playing your games, my dude. You, Leonidas and Valerius. I've been playing like Plants vs Zombies stuff. And I don't see you on the stream. I mean, it's not like I hold that against you. Not at all. I'm joking. I do hold that against you. I'm sorry. But I understand though that, you know, you guys like got things to do. I get that. Yeah. It is crazy that out of all the games, yeah, Valerius, you know what? I'm gonna try to stream. Yeah, I get that, sure. I'm gonna try to stream. I probably won't be able to do this, but I'm gonna try to stream some, not a lot, but some PvZ stuff tomorrow. If not that, I'm probably like gonna do it a lot earlier. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas, but that's like 5 days away from now. I'm gonna be on. You don't. I mean, you know. It'd be. I mean, yeah. Yeah, sure. I would appreciate that. I know that you. I mean, I think the first time I actually saw you guys. Yeah. You guys were like on the. You guys were like on New Vegas, which I appreciated. I think Leonidas was the one that actually suggested to me to play. I wish I had money to donate, bro. I can't even like. Monetization is not available in my channel at the moment. So even if you had money, it's impossible. It was on the New Vegas one. Yeah, for sure. You're playing New Vegas, yeah. It was like the only game that was playing back then because I was very much into it. For sure, like it was like, you know, it's an interesting thing. It was an interesting game to get into. To like go through, I mean. And then it's crazy how well that was received, by the way. It's so crazy. Because for me, it felt like out of the blue that what I'm talking about is PvZ Fusion. It's crazy for me how well that was received. The amount of people that actually saw that, like the very first one, it's up to 100, and that to me is very good. Because like usually I would usually the streams that I do would like go for like 30 to 40. 60 would be good. Would be very good. But that one was like even after I finished the stream, it was already at like 100, which is crazy numbers for me. Why no Subway Surfers in background? Great game, one of the few games I genuinely think needs a remaster. New Vegas, right? I mean, honestly. I mean, Valerius, you've seen Oblivion, right? Do you think an Oblivion treatment. It was way worth it. Hey, that's very nice, very nice. I mean, there's a lot of like I've seen a lot of streamers like going back to New Vegas because of like because the new season is about to come out, right? They're like just trying to ride the wave of that new season. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like with the New Vegas. Yeah, yeah. I haven't played Oblivion. The first the initial the first game and also the remaster. I haven't played any of those games. I played Skyrim a little bit. Trying to farm it before it dies. Yeah. 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 Like I felt like it was funny, somebody actually like had to mention it to me that I was ending the stream at a very good time. I was ending like the series, I was ending the series of New Vegas at a very good time where the anniversary of New Vegas is about to happen. Apparently the game has been out for like 15 years. By the time I was like going through it. So it's funny that somebody had to mention it to me because like things like that, like a good content creator, I don't know, good YouTuber, streamer, anything like that would know about those things. It has bugs, but the thing is that it's loved because Fallout 4 is Fallout 4. And Fallout 3 has an okay story but bad gunplay. New Vegas was peak. A lot of people would say that, honestly. But then some people would like see Fallout 3 as like the best one. You know? I wouldn't know. Because I never played any other Fallout game other than New Vegas. I'm like one of those very casual fans where it's like, okay, Fallout, let's go. What's the best version of this story? And then they say, you know, Fallout New Vegas. It's a classic. A lot of people like it because, you know, have you played? Don't know what that is. Is that 2? No, I mean, dude, I have never played another Fallout game. New Vegas is the first one. You know, it's the first one that I finished, really. And honestly, like the way that I've seen other people like play through it, where they would just like use melee stuff, even just that, you know, it kind of gets me to thinking that maybe I should go back. I don't know. God help me for Fallout 2. Still there was just the new code. Oh. I mean, I've seen myself play, I don't know how well streaming Helldivers 2 would go. Because, I mean, it's probably like pretty well optimized. A lot more optimized than Pirate Warriors 3. But I played Pirate Warriors 3 and there was a severe problem when it came to like, I think, the RAM aspect of me playing through the game. In that the game would just crash, my dude, which is unfortunate. And it's not like I don't see why that would happen. Because, you know, it's very demanding on RAM, as I understand it. Fallout 2 1 is basically Fallout for masochist. I don't know. Hey, Valerius, by the way, you know, I guess you guys have like both you and Leonidas are like have like good games to play. I've played a lot of like good games, right? Leonidas like put me on to PvZ Fusion. You got like, I mean, you know what? Honestly, there's like there's like a handful of games that I still want to go through. Probably shouldn't like ask you guys for like recommendations because I kind of want to still go through Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I still want to go through. I definitely want to go through GTA 4. The just for me, just the problem with that is like me turning on the radio and the fact nobody watches those things. Nobody watches those streams, and also like me posting a video for it. No viewership on that, but I still really want to like play it. It's a good game. Like it's the tone of it is like really different. Like really different. There's like an actual like mood in the game, for that game, for the story of that game, even like just in the game in general. Like I really liked that game. Like it's like I get the appeal of GTA games, honestly. And it's not like it's my first GTA game. Like I played San Andreas, but I never understood why I liked it. But GTA 4, it's like I definitely get why I like this. It's very atmospheric. I'll be honest, if you want to go in order from chronology in Fallout, it goes 1, 2, 3, 76, Vegas, and then 4. Dude, we still haven't gone through DLC of New Vegas. Right? GTA sucks, it seems fun, but it's GTA. I mean, to me, when I play GTA, the whole structure of GTA for me is like, in terms of like going through the story, it's like the story happens within the cutscenes, right? The whole story, I mean, the majority of the story happens in the cutscenes. Definitely for like GTA 4, maybe like it's not the same. Maybe it's not the same with like GTA 5 or like the things prior, but in GTA 4, a lot of the story happens, a lot of the storytelling happens in like in the cutscenes. When you go out and like do the missions, it's just the missions. There's not a whole lot of like story aspect to it. That's what I've observed. For Big MT. Yeah. And again, like Valerius, if you like your RPG games, if you're the kind of person who enjoys RPG games because of how immersive they can be, that's a good way to like get into GTA games, for me at least. Like, do you like just go around the map and like experience it? I think that's really good. Like, if you go around the map of Liberty City in GTA 4, it's like really good. It feels severely, not just kind of alive, it feels severely alive. Like, I think, yeah, it feels severely alive. Like, just my vantage point is like playing from GTA San Andreas. Like from San Andreas to GTA 4, it feels really alive. Like it's not just it's not like when you go through the map, it's not just random you don't just encounter random buildings. Those buildings actually look like unique. They actually look unique. There's like bodegas around Bohan, which is like an area in the map of Liberty City that's like a pastiche of Brooklyn, I think. It's great. When you go through that map, it's like, wow, this is a world, my dude. They did really good world building here. There's not a whole lot of there's not a whole lot of story that's happening. I think a lot of the appreciation I get from like the world building aspect of GTA 4, it happens because I actually go around the map, not just going through the missions, because you miss a lot. You really do miss a lot. It's that, and also like listening to the radio because I like listening to the radio in GTA games, which is, doesn't make it optimal for streaming. Also, I played New Vegas on Redbox once. I don't think I got mods, so we go classic. That's unfortunate, bro. That's really bad. I don't even know what Redbox One is. Is that Xbox? Are you saying Xbox One right there? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Halo Edition. Good for you, Hilarious. Yeah. 11 years old, still going strong. That's great. It's surprised it works. I mean, I've got like a PS2, like just hanging around in my room right now, and that thing still works surprisingly. And again, this thing is not like connected to the internet, but when I boot that thing up, because PS2, if you don't know, PS2 has like an internal clock in it. So if you plug that thing, there's like an actual clock to it. The last time I plugged that in, which is like 2020, I tried to plug it in because there was really nothing for me to do back then. Plugged it in. Clock was still accurate. This is something that hasn't worked in a long time, and is not connected to the internet. It's crazy that it was still accurate. It was crazy. I mean, it's not entirely accurate, but hour is still right, and like the date of it is still accurate, because I mean it also has like an in-game calendar. I'm surprised it works. Halo Edition Xbox One were stopped at 2019. I like Spoon. Spoons are pretty cool. It's a tragedy, I think. You, Leonidas, and Valerius are like Americans, right? Like US people. It's a tragedy to me that you guys don't utilize spoons a lot more than you should in your like food, in your like food consumption. It's either like fork, and it's fork with the knife. You guys do that, which to me feels unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate to me. You use spoons all the time. Good for you. Just so you know, it keeps up with. Really? Xbox One. All right. That's pretty cool. Use spoons all the time. That's good to hear. Like honestly, hands and that's all. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, I'm really like thinking that 50. Well, I mean, you could probably like upgrade that as well, right? 500 gigs. Like you can like probably put an SSD within the Xbox. When you open that thing up, probably could like upgrade it. It's interesting. I don't know if Xbox Ones actually uses SSD or HDDs. By the way, Leonidas, those are like kinds of hard drives. SSDs are a bit more faster. HDDs are a bit more traditional. They tend to not break as often as SSDs, but they're very slow. SSDs are faster, but they don't last as long as HDDs. My memory is worse than my search history, and yes, I am American made. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you guys like, for the majority of how you guys eat things, from what I know at least, you guys don't use spoons a whole lot. Meanwhile, where I live, like I would even eat, like we would, not, I mean not we, but I guess me. I mean I would like eat noodle-based foods with spoon, even though you should really eat that with a fork. But I would do it. But I prefer to say mate over bro. Yes. Yeah. You guys should use spoon. Like with more regularly than you probably would. You know. You guys really should use spoons. It's like it's a mini shovel, my guys, my dudes. Unless you like eating noodles. Even with that, like if it's like a noodle soup, you know, like an instant ramen type of deal. I don't know. You could probably like still use a spoon for that. I think I wouldn't know. I feel better now actually. But I mean, time to feel worse again. Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. TAC shovel sounds like it's. I mean, that's what spoons are, my dude. Like, they're mini shovels that you can like, you know, use with one hand. That's what those are. Like, I think it's it's like a U.S. expression to like shovel your food into your mouth. Tactile shovel, yeah. You get like a really good spoon. Use that to like eat everything. Oh my god. You know. I think a home is not a home without a good spoon. I think that's very true. You can like use like if you're somebody who lives alone, if you like use like, I don't know, some disposable, you can like use some disposable forks, maybe, and I'm like talking crazy here, maybe even like a disposable knife, which I know that's kind of, you know, it's kind of bad, but I think a home is not a home without a good spoon. Plus nobody's gonna interrupt you for eating mac and cheese while you have one. I don't have mac and cheese, my dude. I wish I do. I wish I do. Mac and cheese can be really good right now. Oh my god, that would be heavenly right now. But no, we have like we have like food. I mean, I think I could eat something at the right now. But I think I'm gonna do that after I finish the stream, which is not gonna happen. I mean, it can happen soon. Yeah, a home is not a home without a flintlock or even older than you. Okay. Well, I mean, in some cases that is true, I suppose. But still, my dude, still. A home is not a home without, like... I think that's... I mean, you know, unless you eat with your hands, which is something that we do. Sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. Like, you get like a big enough spoon. So big that you can actually like shovel some noodles on it, and it wouldn't look weird. It wouldn't like go into your mouth weird. Like, I don't know, that I think that's a that's life changing. I think it's life changing if you can like shovel down. I mean, like if you can like if you have the ability to like shovel food down your mouth, down your throat. it's severely life changing. If you're somebody that likes to get them like that likes to be busy and sees eating food as more of a chore rather than an indulgence, like a spoon would be a godsend to you. A good spoon would be a godsend to you. And if you're somebody that cooks like just for yourself, like small portions, a good spoon would probably be like a good spatula. Even for like if you're like frying things, like when I cook, I just use a good spoon. Honestly, that's because that's like the kind of portions that we're used to where I live. You know? Yeah. I can't believe we've gone to this tangent now. Thanks, Leonidas. Wait, hear me out. Tactile spoon. I mean, isn't there like, some like foldable spoons that are like sold in like surplus, I think, where you live? Not where I live, but where you live. Isn't there like, something like that? Where, and I mean, it's made in such a way where you can like fold it and you can like use it for camping and stuff like that. It's probably something like that, you know? I mean, as somebody who's like tried to, when I had work, when I was working in this earlier this year, I was like figuring out on ways that I can like save money and pack lunch essentially. I was like looking at online shopping. I was like online shopping for like some spoons that I could like probably carry with me, which would be great. And like, I mean, those things are like exist. Those things like exist. Like, you guys are like American, you guys are like US people, so it'd be about like the length of the spoon would be like 2 inches long, 2 to 3 inches long, and it would have like a big spoon. Like it would be like the same. It would be like about the same size for like your regular spoon, the head of it, but the stem, which is a weird way to say it, but the stem of it like would be like would be like very, very short because you want it to be easier to carry, right? A K-bar clip point spork with hidden knife, 2.5 inches, black, 9,900, 909. Home is not a home until like there's a crafting table. Bro, a home is not a home. For me, it's pretty standard, but home is not a home if you don't have any place to like lie down. That's also very, very important. I'm not talking about like your fancy schmancy like mattress, right? With its own like, bed frame. Even just like a good bedding, honestly, it's really goes a long way. Oh. Without a couch, nah. I mean, you know what, honestly, as somebody who's been struggling trying to find like a good chair to stream with, having a place where you can like sit comfortably sounds like heaven. So I guess you're not completely wrong with that. I'm kind of with you on that. A home is not a home without a couch. For sure. Because in terms of like internal heating, you can like figure that something out, right? You can like wear clothes around your where you live. If like heating is a problem, you can like drink hot water. You can like thug it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a good one though. A good one. Not just your, not just your, not just any other couch. Like a good one. A good one. A good one could even be like your bed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Table bed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is though, like to do all of that just in your couch is gonna be very disgusting. If you die of cold while in the house, you weren't meant to live. AKA heating. I mean, you know, where I live, heating is not really a problem. But, you know, yeah, heating is not really a problem. But, I mean, being in heat is more of a problem than heating. So, you know, it's a bit different to us. But, I mean, there's like people who live not where you live, bro. It's like it's substantially colder, like very cold where you live. I would imagine where you would live. Like, I don't think somebody who lives in Canada would say what you just said. It gets really cold right there. God had a plan and forgot it. Die if you go in a house with heat. In a house with heating. All right. Yeah. In the house with heating. If you die of coldness, but if you don't, well, Canada sounds nice. It is pretty nice, apparently. From what I hear about Canada. The thing that's selling me you redacted that. The thing that's selling me with Canada. Wow. Okay. What's the gibberish, man, my dude? The thing that's selling me with Canada, he touched my computer. Oh. That's unfortunate. Anyway, the thing that's selling me about with Canada is that the fact that they don't have, I don't think they have mosquitoes over there. And to me that's really, that sounds like a dream. Where I live, we get mosquitoes 365 days a year. Every season we get mosquitoes, which is a pain in the ass. Like I'm not even gonna try to like sugarcoat it or anything like that. It's a pain in the ass. Mosquitoes. The possibility of hypothermia. Again, like my dude, I have not experienced cold like that. I mean, I have a general idea, like, because there had been nights where I live where it's like very cold, and I had the genius idea of also just. I had the genius idea of just taking a bath with cold water while it was cold out. 'Cause why not? It felt weird, my dude. Like my body felt numb. Like it actually felt numb. Like I felt like I couldn't feel anything. Not that there was like an absence of feeling. It was just, this thing is not doing anything to me. Like even though it should be like when cold water hits my body, I should feel cold, but it's like it was so cold where it was like, oh my god. But good. I don't know. I mean, I was taking a bath, so it was good, I suppose. Yeah. So what have we learned today? if you plan to like live on yourself to be a self-sustainable being, you need a spoon. Like you need a good spoon. A good spoon goes a long way. So almost as far as like a good knife. If you have a good knife where you live, that thing goes a long way. Especially if you're somebody that like cooks, you know. Even if you're somebody that like just if you're somebody that just prepares instant stuff, like, you know, your instant noodles, your ramen. I don't know, you do a lot of sandwiches where you live. Like, that still needs a knife. Wait, no leave. No leave. Oh no. Did Valerius leave? I don't know. We got a good talk though. It's fine. Yeah. So it's a good spoon, a good knife. Like, we're not talking about, like, you know, a dining knife. We're not talking about a knife cutlery right here. Like an actual knife, a cooking. I mean, a proper knife, like something that you would use for like to prepare food with. If you had something like that where you live, it's very good. It makes a lot of like what you do in a home a lot better, especially cooking. All right, goodbye. All right, Leonidas. Nice to see you guys on the stream. Oh my god. I still have the drink. I still have the drink with me. I'm to down this. I don't know. I gotta like do it. I did commit. I did say the stream doesn't end until I finish this thing. I have to like commit, even though there's like a substantial amount still in there. You know. By the way, like, I mean, I'm like gonna find out the same time the rest of you guys are gonna find out that how good my audio is in terms of how understandable it is. I know what whiskey tastes like, yippee. It tastes like, oh yippee yay. I can't sing right now. My voice is not. Yeah. Oh yippee yay. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I got spurs and they jingle jangle jingle jingle jangle. As I'm riding merrily tonight. Na na na. Say, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle jangle. Here's alcohol suggestion: whiskey and coke or soda of choice. I'm 13. I'm getting a lot of like 13-year-olds in my streams, and I don't know about that. I don't feel good about that. There was like Bacon, and I think Jessica was probably like 13. And there's you guys. There's Rhina, who's also 13. Like, what the hell's happening? And like, I know like 13 is essentially, for a lot of people, that's when kids become teenagers. But, you know, I've specifically said on my stream that my things are not made for kids. You know, it's nice to know that YouTube is like working in like the bare minimum of that requirement. Like, at the end of the day, it's still kids that are like the main audience. I drank it at 12. I mean, it's wrong to ask this, so I guess I'm not gonna ask it now. But I do like that. I do like that combination. I've tried it. But I think my favorite type of drink, and it's pretty easy to do, is a screwdriver. If you've heard of that, and I mean, if you don't, don't search it, right? And don't try it, much less try it. Don't do it. That's like my favorite, I think, just because it involves orange juice. It involves an orange for sure. Yeah. That's like my favorite one. Because it's, I don't know if you know this, if you get drunk, it's a good idea to intake, apparently, like some electrolytes in your body, and the type of stuff that you would get in, like, I guess, orange. Yeah. So it's kind of like getting drunk, but also coming back to it as well, with the way that oranges work in relation to being drunk. So I like it for that. Anyway. Oh man. Yep, I gotta do it. Well, to health. Oh, that's awful. Oh, I haven't finished it. That sounds no. Oh, that's awful. Guys, don't drink room temperature beer. It's awful. It's really bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Oh god, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, it's like it's weird to talk about alcohol with kids. Like I'm very much, I think I won't drink. Don't do it, Valerius, bro. You're gonna get me in trouble. Like, you're honestly gonna get me in trouble. Don't say that. Excuse me. Yeah, no. Don't do it, man. Because I'm, like, of legal age to drink. Obviously. Like, if I have, like, a face cam right now, you would know that I am very much of legal age. And I would say that don't drink. Right? Even though I'm, like, doing a stream about being drunk right now. I do it because I don't do it often. I really don't. It's just that by the time December comes, there's an influx that happens. There you go. There you go. Good for you, Valerius. It's good on you. Yeah. God, that is awful. Room temp beer is just awful. That is awful. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna drink that anymore. No, gotta, like, throw this away. Sorry, guys. But it would be fun once to be drunk. I think life's short after. Bro, I'm telling you right now, whatever the, I think the legal age to drink in U.S. is 21, right? Guys, it's just me. Like, what do you mean, guys? I wouldn't know, bro. Like, I don't have the amount of people watching me. I don't see it. I don't see the chat. I mean, I'm seeing the chat differently. The OBS shows the chat differently. You know, it doesn't tell me how many people are on the chat. Honestly, for me, it's better because I feel like it gives me the illusion sometimes that people aren't actually in the stream, even though it's just people actually are on stream, even though there's nobody there. They're just shy. You know, it's fun. It's better than that. It's better that way. Anyway, I threw the beer because it was awful. It's like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you drink room temperature beer? There's like, you know, it's not just alcohol in general, but there's like beer that you drink. Beer. Because there's multiple versions of alcohol, multiple ways to like ruin your evening, I suppose. But there's multiple alcohols out there. One of them being, I mean, some of them, a good portion of them, you drink while it's hot, which is like, why? As somebody who lives in a predominantly hot place, like most times of the year, why would you drink hot alcohol? It seems counterintuitive. Anyway, like, I can't bring myself to lie down yet. I'm probably like gonna eat just a little bit of food to I don't know, let my body process the fact that we have drank some dangerous liquids in my body to I don't know. Probably gonna eat something. I will wait until 21 to drink again. Yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, you should probably wait. But it's like, again, I think you missed this one when I was saying it, that you should probably like drink with people you're comfortable with, right? Whenever if you're ever out there and you're like, you know, you're drinking in like a bar or something, it's not like a home situation. You probably should do it with not alone. You probably should do it with your friend Leonidas when both of you guys like turn 21. If you can like trust your homeboy right there, you know, and it's not gonna be a situation where both of you are drunk, are pissed drunk, right? Somebody's gonna be the responsible person and like drink less for the both of you. But yeah, the best situation to be drunk is that you have somebody you can trust with you. You know, because it is it's very dangerous. That's why I don't really like recommend it. Let's be honest, I think you're just older me, aka more mature me, I imagine. You give me too much credit. I think you're probably a lot better than me, my dude. See, even my water is room temperature. That's not good. Anyway, you know what, guys? I mean, I kind of did what I set out to do, which is finish the beer that I have on my that I have brought home with me. And I think I think the beer is kind of like, you know, dissipating. It's being mixed with the water a lot more. So I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. It's crazy that I went as far as 3 hours. I'd say you finish it, right? You're good looking out, bro. Honestly, people wouldn't care. You know, I don't know how many people have actually watched this. It's probably not a good idea to like concern myself with that at the moment. But anyway, now tomorrow we're gonna stream, if I could. But I mean, I'm gonna be out again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll ever. I don't know if I'm gonna be back home at an appropriate time. It's probably gonna be around the same time I streamed today, if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna stream, hopefully Plant vs Zombies, if I could do it. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, whatever this was. I won't tell you how many watched. I'll know, bro. It's like I that's the one thing I most definitely would know. Like YouTube would make sure that I know that. I suggest Fallout 3 next, brother. We still haven't gone through some of the DLCs again, like I said, with Fallout stuff. And there are some there that I do like want. I beg it thee. Well, again, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna put like a subscriber milestone for this, but maybe sometime when the game, I'm just gonna say it outright. If the game is on sale, I'm probably like gonna try it. All right. But if it's not that, if it's like, you know, Fallout 3 is not on sale for some reason, but the DLCs of New Vegas are on sale, I'm probably just gonna use that. Skill issue if you haven't beat New Vegas. I have beaten New Vegas, my dude. Yes, on sales, bro. $5 where I live goes a long way, my dude. That shit goes a long way. That shit goes a long way. And I'm cheap, you know. Like, brother, I don't have the best system. I don't have the best, you know. I don't have the best computer. You know, it's not. It's is it on sale? Let me see. Let me check. I'm gonna check right now. Sure, let's do that. Oh shit. Dude, I wanna like go to a pool of cool water right now. It's the least bug Fallout, at least crashable. So it's the most stable one. I don't know, like I still don't trust Todd, my dude. I don't think Todd could do that to himself. To build something that's actually not, you know. Oh my god, there's a bunch of games that are actually free at the moment. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, man. It's crazy. It's like it's Christmas. There's like a bunch of games that are on sale. After Fallout 4, no surprise, you don't trust Todd. Bro, after Fallout 76, I don't trust Todd. Alright? Again, I'm not a fan. I'm not like I'm not a follower of anything Bethesda. Like I didn't even jump the wagon at Skyrim. Somebody had to push me to like play Skyrim. And even then I was like, you know, I don't get this. So 76 in for anniversary. It just works. It does not work. 16 times the detail, my dude. Don't forget that. 16 times the detail. But apparently 76 is pretty good now. Like, you know, they it's no Man's Sky, but apparently it's better now, right? But obviously, like, in terms of like trying to fix a bad game, I think No Man's Sky, from what I've seen, is the better one. Peace out, but yeah, okay. Wait, I was gonna like. Good day to you too, my dude. Good. It's nice for you to hang out where I live. I mean, where I live, or when I'm streaming. I'm sorry. Let's see, Fallout. Oh yeah, so it is on sale. My dude, I guess it is in. I mean, I didn't see like the winter sale is on. Free. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is very much on sale. Wow. Let's see what I have on my wish list at the moment. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ooh. There's like a game that is on sale that I would very much, severely much, would want to like play. Oh my god, there's like a bunch of games. That's good. Oh, it's happy days. Bye, man. Bye, Valerius. Thanks for crashing in the streamer. Now we're just like shopping essentially. Squirrel with a gun. It's a good one, I think. Oh, Hades is pretty like. That's very low. That is severely low. Actually. Wow. Ooh, Subnautica is on sale. Okay. Like a Dragon is on sale. Like really low as well. Oh my god. My god. Wow. This is what I'm talking about, my dude. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my god. And Okami is also on sale. Ultra Kill is also on sale. Hell yes, my dude. Oh my god. Hyperchar, I mean, Beam NG Drive, Fate Stay Night. It's a lot of, it's a lot of games that are on sale. A lot of them are like very cheap. That's crazy. Deep Rock is like, okay. Very good. Very good. Doom is also like very cheap right now. That's great. That's great. Okay. Yeah. Vampire Survivors. Oblivion is very cheap right now. I mean, the original one, it's not the remake one. My god. Okay. I mean, oh my god, look at that thing. Okay. I don't think there's anybody that's still in the stream right now. Now I'm just like, I'm like just, I'm just shopping right now, my dude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream. Cause that's the responsible thing to do. Okay? So anybody that crashed through the stream right now, thank you for watching. I do appreciate you. I hope I see you soon. I hope I see you again. You know, this year has been a rocky year for me. This year has been a rocky year for me, in terms of like just, you know. But we I mean it happened, my dude. It happened, and like most things. Like most things, I rather just like look at the positive side, right? In which there's like a lot. Thankfully, there were a lot of positive sides during this year. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. Hopefully, I can stream tomorrow, but I will be out again because it's that time of year. Hopefully, things are gonna calm down after Christmas. You know, there's not gonna be a bunch of people that are like, we should they're gonna like, you know, we should catch up. We should like catch up with like not being able to like do the Christmas thing. So I mean I do like staying home, so I hope that's what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna do us all a favor and like end the stream. Excuse me, right now. Here we are. I am very happy today, ladies and gentlemen, because it has come to my attention that Steam is doing a sale today. Winter sale, as a matter of fact. And here I thought they've missed Christmas. You know, I should know better than to doubt the powers that be, which is the Steam gods. Gabe. I mean, I should know better than to doubt Gabe. When in fact, Gabe will always be there for you, for me, and the entire human race, forever and ever. Hopefully forever, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye now, because now I am gonna indulge myself in fantasizing on playing several games, but still not buying them because, you know, I don't know. Excuse me. Choice fatigue, whatever you call it. Yeah. I'm gonna see you again, guys, hopefully. I'll be back. Anyway, bye-bye now.